Hey lighting fanatics, today I'm going to show you this vintage NOMA 25 bulb C7 Cool Lite Set, which I ordered off eBay a few months ago. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging for this light set. We have our Christmas tree design over here. They kind of look painted, so that's kind of cool. UL listed, of course. NOMA 25 Cool Lite Set, indoor-outdoor, over 25 feet long, overload protection for added safety. And then here we have a picture of what the bulbs look like. These are the transparent type, being a cool light set so they don't burn quite as hot as the ceramic ones. In my opinion, these don't look quite as good as the ceramic ones, but of course, if you want to use them on a Christmas tree, you kind of don't have a choice, because the ceramic ones will probably melt the Christmas tree. And that is the actual size and color, so I guess we'll go ahead and compare that later, see if they're lying. Here's the side of the package. It does say Walmart $4.47. However, that is not the actual price that these sold for. We'll see that in a second. Pretty much the same info on this side. And again, pretty much the same stuff on this side. And this side too, but it's upside down. Here we get some more information. So let's zoom in on those features there. 25 Cool Lite Set features. For indoor or outdoor use on 110 to 125 volt AC or DC. Extension connector for attaching additional sets, but do not connect more than 50 candelabra C7-1 size sockets. Wired in multiple, each lamp burns separately and independently of the others. When one bulb goes out, others remain lighted. For replacement, use NOMA catalog number 1075. Use 110 to 125 volt candelabra-based C7-1 lamp for replacement. Energy-saving 5-watt bulbs are used in this set, so of course the older C7s were 7 watts before the now commonplace 5-watt ones were introduced. Overload protection for added safety. Wire length approximately 25 feet. And then here we can see the actual price that this particular one retailed for. Walmart sale price, $2.25. You don't see C7 sets for $2.25 anymore. Heck, you don't even really see C7 sets in stores at all anymore. Printed in USA. NOMA International Incorporated. Copyright 1989 NOMA International Incorporated. Wire and sockets made in USA or Canada. Strings assembled in USA, Canada, or Mexico, and quality bulbs imported from Taiwan. Here they show you how to replace a blown fuse for either the fuse plug, which is what this one has, or the inline fuse holder. Note, if fuse blows again after replacement, an electrical overload or short circuit condition is indicated. Do not replace with higher rated fuse. So there's that side. And then let's see if there's anything on the flaps before we take everything out. Yep, it does look like there is. Caution, to avoid risk of fire, do not deliberately reposition either socket contact. Some additional caution information. Keep lamps clear of all fabrics. That's very important. Even though these are cooler burning than the ceramic bulbs, they do still burn pretty hot. And it looks like the same information on this side, except it says that on it. I don't know if that's supposed to be a date code or not, because it does say 90 there. But this light set was actually made in 1988, so that'd be pretty late for them to be throwing a 1988 set into a 1990 box. That's just from the person on eBay that I ordered it from. Alright, so here's the light set itself. And further in there, we have the box of bulbs. So we'll take a look at the light set first. Screen, of course. We have our candelabra sockets for the C7 bulbs. They do have the little clips on them, though they're set up a little bit differently than normal. Usually they point upward, but on these ones, they point downward. And there is some information on those. I don't know if you guys want to see that or not. Get a close-up of that. Hopefully you can kind of read it. There you go. And of course we have 25 of these sockets on this light set. Here's our end connecting plug. There's the information on it if you would like to read that. And then here's our fuse plug. I take that this is some kind of early design because this is very weird. There is some information on it, so you can read that if you would like. Model AS1, 7 amp max, not sure what brand it is. Kind of neat, and then here's how you open it to get to the fuse. And there you go, and then you just pull the fuse out. Pretty big fuse there, but kind of a weird design. Don't really see anything like that these days. But again, I think this was probably very early on into the fused plug era with these lights. And then here's our information tag. On this side we have some caution information, 115 to 125 volts. Interesting, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, it said 110 to 125 on the box, but I guess it's really only 115. Assembled in Mexico. Install lamps before plugging in. June 1988. And then on this side it says that it's UL listed for indoor and outdoor use. Some other information there. Decorative lighting string. Connect a maximum of 50 lamps. NOMA. So there you go. That's what the set itself looks like. Now let's focus our attention on these bulbs here. So we get 4 different colors of bulbs. We get a red one there, a blue one, very deep, nice blue on that, a green one, and finally an orange one, kind of a light orange. And as you can see, these bulbs are very nice. They have brass bases on them. Let's see if there's any kind of etching on these. Oh, it's on the bottom. 120 volt Taiwan, so just what it said on the package. But there you go. And I guess for fun, let's go ahead and compare them to the bulbs on the package and see if they're actually the same size. Very, very close. The bulbs on the package are ever so slightly smaller, but it's very close. And the colors are definitely accurate. Okay, interesting. We also have some information on the side of the package here. It says NOMA 9009 C7-1 Christmas bulbs. Quantity 25 pieces, color assorted. Made in Taiwan, Republic of China. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and screw all of these bulbs into the light set so we can see what it looks like. Alright, got all of the bulbs screwed in here. Very nice. This is such a beautiful set. We do have our typical 12-inch spacing between the bulbs, nothing out of the ordinary. You can see again, same spacing. But what's not so typical anymore is we also have a 12-inch spacing between the plugs and the first and last sockets. Same on this side. Look at all that spacing. Nowadays, they just give you the measliest little 6-inch spacing between the plugs, which is really not all that useful. But here they actually give you a decent amount, so that's pretty nice. And of course, being a set of 25 lights but only 4 bulb colors, we do not have an even amount of each color. We have 7 blue bulbs and 6 of each of the other colors. So we are ending with a blue and starting with a blue, but I guess that is fine. You'll just have to be careful if you have 2 of them connected to each other to make sure that you continue the ordering onto the other set. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this a little bit less tangled up here. Turn off our lights and go ahead and get this guy plugged in. I do have the kilowatt meter here, so we will be able to see how much power this pulls. And there we go. Very nice. Pretty colors. The blue is very rich and deep. Could be a little bit brighter, but then again, incandescent blue bulbs are never that bright to begin with. The red is pretty decent, though I'd say I'd seen better reds before. It could be a little deeper. Orange is actually pretty nice. I do like the particular shade of orange that it is. And then the green is also decent. So, overall, pretty nice colors. Maybe not the absolute best ones that have ever been made, but I'd say they're pretty decent. And as for power draw, at 122.1 volts, it is drawing 1.09 amps and 133 watts. So a little bit more than the 125 that it should be drawing. Very nice. I'm going to put this set on my Christmas tree this year. I think it'll look pretty nice. Well, let's go ahead and get these guys turned off. And then we will go ahead and get our packaging back in place here and zoom out a little bit. Well, there you have it. The vintage set of NOMA C7 Cool Lights. Well, if you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to leave a like down below. Feel free to leave a comment. And if you want to see more cool lighting videos in the future, be sure to subscribe. See you next time.